Hey guys, it's Melanie Hines. I'm bringing you your fastest Kuwaiti Dinar summary on the net. I'm doing this from my home office because my husband's still clearing snow. The puppy's right here. He's kind of on his back, relaxing, or I'd be holding him because I just finished the second part of my live stream. Please go watch it, even if you can't watch it very long. It's the detailed articles of this, just part 2. Part 1 was all about mindset, science of getting rich. How to change your mindset helps pull this in, guys. I hope you will check it out. Also, please pray for me. I'm a little stressed today because it was a very stressful morning. Last night I did a 3-hour live stream. Please comment below all my videos. The time is now if you believe that to be the case, because faith as a mustard seed will pull this thing in. I'm trying to help everybody understand your mindset matters. So please join me. Please subscribe, tap the bell if you want to pull this in. Okay. Also, the IQD, the digital on Coinbase right now is 0.65. That's what the digital value of their stable coin that's in their banking system. I talked about that on my live stream this morning if you want the details. The Kuwait, one Kuwaiti dinar equals 3.27 US dollars. Yay! 3.27. The IQD is, of course, the program rate. It's still there. It's not in Iraq anymore because they get 1-to-1, 1 to paper to 1 digital, and that's why 90% of their currency's already been pulled into their banks. It's us that's holding our currency. We're waiting for it to get on Forex, which is proof that it's already preloaded on Forex at 481. I discussed that this morning on both part 1 and part 2. Go watch one of those parts if you want that letter. Now we go to all the articles I covered in part 2. There were a lot of articles, but I covered them all because our guys are working hard, and so I share all they share. So this article was Takadum Party rules out participation in cabinet, reviving sectarianism. They said they will not support anybody that believes Maliki should be controlling the country. That was good news for us. Syria bets on oil and gas to power economic revival. I went through that in detail. I read the articles, guys, and then I share my insights that God gives me. They want to be prosperous. They want to be peaceful using their temporary leader that just got elected, and our military are there to help calm that country down so they can be peaceful and prosperous like we want America to be. The next article, Iraq's Nineveh Provincial Council fills key Mosul administration post. That was good for Nineveh. They had an empty post there. They couldn't fill it. They filled it with somebody that didn't get a candidate and it didn't get a seat in their government somewhere. I don't know. Gaza's sea. Fishing comes at the cost of death. That was an article that's a human interest story right there in Gaza. Gaza's been destroyed because of war. I love that Trump is for peace and security and prosperity. They want to, he was at Davos. I talked about that exclusively on my Zoom. I try not to talk about that stuff here, but you need to know, guys, I am for peace and prosperity, law and order, funding police in every city because people are scared everywhere. I need people to know that when 911 calls, you're going to have an answer. That's my channel. Amen. Law and Order channel. The next article, exclusive, KNC to meet Syria's Sharia. They're trying to help calm the rhetoric in Syria so Syria can be prosperous. Israeli drone strike kills 3 people in southern Israel. Israel is still lobbing bombs. I'm praying for President Trump. The Iraqi parliament postpones today's presidential session. They postponed the session. Iraqi factions raise alert levels. Messages to Iran and U.S. Yeah, guys, it's pretty crazy over there. I'm praying for peace every day. I fast and pray every day. How about you? Do you fast and pray? Comment down below if you do. I will pray for you if you comment down below. Man broadcasts self-harm incident live on social media in Nineveh. Yeah, he set himself on fire. There's crazy people everywhere. I got my counseling session in less than an hour. I'm looking forward to it. Keep your mental health. It's very important, or get help. I talked about that, how you can get help for your mental issues. This government, third of the budget is to go towards helping the needy. You should see if there's any programs in your county or in your city or whatever and get the support you need. The next article, Iraqi wheat stock covers flour needs for a full year. Iraq is trying to be self-sufficient, and so is America, and I'm all for that. The next article, safe haven demand lifts gold and silver close to record highs, 5,100 for gold. That's pretty high. But don't put everything into gold and silver like some people tell you to do, because that would be a mistake, because read Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2. If you don't know anything about your Bible, please join me at 9 a.m. I go live 9 a.m. every morning talking to you from the Bible, from the biblical wisdom, the books of wisdom. Next article, Iraq pushes revenue collection plan amid university protest. I was shocked. Iraq actually has some university protest. Guess the world the global world organizations that were, you know, put on notice that their stuff isn't working. It's not going to go in America. I loved it at Davos. If you love Davos, please comment down below. Please subscribe, tap the bell, because you're going to love my content. You're going to love it. I promise. Watch my live stream last night at if it's even posted. Like, it's processing still. I did a 3-hour live stream last night. I told you the truth over margaritas and lasagna. I love doing it. I loved it. Comment down below if you loved it. Go watch it. See if you loved it. Iraqi-Qatari strategic partnership to launch high-quality housing projects in Baghdad. Guys, they're trying to lift Baghdad up from a war-torn country to a very prosperous, very economically viable nation. And it is, and it's worth the rate of 481 that's already posted on Forex. So guys, I love the military. Please pray for our military around the world and around this country that are working hard to secure our freedoms. Please pray for everybody. Now we're going to go to what everybody else says. At 5 minutes and 58 seconds, we're now going to go to the summary of everybody else. And this will be my last post today, other than shorts, because I got to spend some time with my hubby. He just got off his 24-hour shift, and he's been shoveling snow. So I'm going to have some more lasagna with some more garlic bread and hang out with my husband. Of course, having my 2 shakes after I break my fast. Newshound Guru Jeff, one thing that is so easy to do is to bring your emotions into this. Let your emotions guide you and take charge. That's the one thing you cannot do. You cannot have your emotions guiding you in this. Got to keep those out. If you see Maliki voted in, don't let your emotions guide you and get mad or upset at this, because at the end of the day, do we care who's voted in? I'm with Jeff. We don't care. We just want to be able to go to the bank, take our money, and run. That's my 3 steps. How do you go to the bank? How do you find your bank? How do you exactly do that? Take your money and run. Digital, cash, what is it? What do you say to your bank? I give you scripts. How to set the appointments, what to do on the appointments when you get there. Guys, you need my strategies. You can't call the banks right now, though. It's too messy. So I agree with them. Don't get, because at the end of the day, do we care who's voted in? No. He said, I don't personally care who's voted in. With the new checks and balances coming forward, I don't care how corrupt you are. They'll shut you down fast. The systems, they can shut them down. Guys, corruption doesn't exist in these new banking system, and the world's all about to find out. They can make cases based on everything. The digital footprint is a net now to catch all the crooks, in my opinion. Be a good citizen, you'll be fine. A Mountain Goat article quote, Reconstruction and Development bloc headed by Al-Sudani was asked if it was prepared to concede its entitlement to the state of law coalition in exchange for a prime minister. His response was decisive. No, we have our political entitlement. Does this sound like he's going to concede? He's not. There's other people that are fighting for it too. Mark Z, the dollar exceeds the barrier of 150,000 dinar in Iraq. Iraq is getting to the point where they have to do something. They have to pull the trigger. They are feeling pressure from the whole world to make decisions. Iraq has put together the infrastructure for many years and working to get ready for this moment. I think we are watching the final push, the final crossover. They have reached the point where they have to move forward. I agree. No matter what you see happens with the election, it doesn't matter. It's already been transmuted to Forex. I have the article. Jeff, if you go back and look at when Kuwait was about to revalue, they put out misleading news announcing to the world they have no intentions of revaluing the currency. And then shortly thereafter, they reinstated the currency value rate. It went up in value. That's essentially what Iraq is doing. They're acting like they're not doing it. They've already given it to Forex back in May. May 27th, my mother's birthday. There's no coincidence. I saw eagles today fly right over me. I saw one single light in my fireplace. Miracle signs and wonders. Are you seeing repeating numbers? 111. That's we're crossing over into the promised land. If you see 111 or 1111, I hope you will think about what you're going to do with all your millions, because that's what we do here. We teach you how your mindset affects this. Your mindset is everything. Please join us. Improve your mindset. Everybody could use a wealth mindset because you're about to be very rich. Read this book by Wallace D. Wattles. Forward by Bob Proctor. That's the one we study here. If you want to study it, you can't afford it. $6.98, I think, on Amazon. If you can't afford it, you need to subscribe, tap the bell, because that is free. Free information. I share it all with you here. More lives than anybody else does. I have 13,000 videos. Go check out my details. I love you all, guys. I will see you later. Tomorrow morning at 9, I'll be live again. Make sure your bell is tapped to all if you're not getting notified. I love you. Bye.